Good morning, Year 4, and welcome to your maths lesson on Wednesday, the 24th of February. This is our last lesson on column subtraction. I know you've done brilliantly, but I'm sure you can't wait for it to be over as well. This is lesson 7, and today we're going to be using column subtraction for 4-digit and 2-digit numbers when exchanging is required in multiple columns. So again, the same skill that we've been learning and practicing over the last few days, but only 4-digit and then 2-digit numbers, so less to go wrong. Okay, let's start then. What number have I made first of all then, please? Hopefully we can see a 3 in the thousands, 3 in the hundreds, 4 in the tens, and a 5 in the ones. So we've got 3,345. Can you give me a fact about this? Can you give me another? And can you give me another, please? Okay, so 3,345. This time we're going to be subtracting 56 from this number. So already you can see that we've got nothing in the hundreds and nothing in the thousands column. So I've lined up those ones with the ones and the tens with the tens. And we're going to try and subtract that number. Okay, so we start off in our ones column. We've got 5, but I need to take away 6. So I can't actually do that yet. What I'm going to have to do is exchange. So I'm going to be borrowing or taking one of these tens and popping it into my ones column. So I've now got 15 ones. And I don't actually want it in a tens coin. So I'm going to exchange that for 10 ones instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now I've still got my 15 ones. I can now take away 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Okay, I can then go to my tens column. I've got 3 tens, but I need to subtract 5 of them. So again, I'm going to have to exchange. I'm going to have to move one of my hundreds counters into the tens. So I now have 13 tens, and I'm going to get rid of that one and just exchange it for 10. So I've still got my 13 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Having to squish them there a little bit, but it still now shows 13 tens. And then I need to subtract 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nothing in my hundreds column, so nothing to subtract there, and nothing in my thousands column. So now I can work out the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left in my ones column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left in my tens column. 2 in my hundreds and a 3 in my thousands. So the answer is 3,289. So you can see my thousands number hasn't changed at all, but it did change in my hundreds, even though I wasn't taking a 100 number away. It wasn't a 3-digit number, but it still changed. Okay, let's do another one. What number have I made this time, please? Hopefully you can see a 3, 4, 2, 1, and you can know that number is 3,421. So again, tell me a fact about that number if you can, and another, and another. Okay, so from 3,421, this time we're going to be subtracting 49. Okay, so again, I start with my ones column. 1 take away 9, I can't do that. Okay, so I'm going to need to exchange. So I'm going to be moving over one of my tens columns. So I've now got 11 ones, but I'm actually going to want to see that as 11. So I need to swap it for 10 ones. 1, 2, oh, not a tens coin, no, leave that over there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I've still got 11 ones now, and then I can start my subtraction. I need to get rid of 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, next one then. I've got 110 now because I had to exchange the other one, and I need to subtract 4. So I'm going to need to exchange from my hundreds. One of my hundreds counters come over. So I've now got 11 tens, and I need to get rid of the 100 and show 11 of them. So I need to exchange it for 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more makes 10. So now I have 11 tens, and I can start my subtraction because I need to get rid of 4 of them or take away 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, again, nothing in my hundreds left and no thousands either, so I can add up my answer. 2 in the ones column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my tens, 3 in my hundreds, and 3 in my thousands. So the answer we have is 3,372. And again, just like last time, my thousands number hasn't changed, but my hundreds, tens, and ones certainly have. Okay, let's see what this looks like in our formal method then. So this time we've got 2,283 and we're subtracting 67. So again, my column here, we line up with the something. So we line up the ones with the ones and the tens with the tens. So you can see that today there are 2 gaps here. And last lesson there was just the 1, but we need to make sure they're lined up in the correct columns. And then Coco just reminding us, if the digit in the minuend, which is the top one, is less than the digit in the subtrahend, I need to exchange. Okay, so 3 take away 7 first of all, can't do that. So I'm going to need to exchange, cross out my 7, no, cross out my 8, leave a 7, and pop my 1 next to my 3. So I've got 13 ones. And then I need to do 13, take away 7. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6. 7 take away 6 is 1. 2 take away nothing is 2. And 2 take away nothing again is 2. So the answer we have is 2,216. Brilliant. Okay, next one then. Again, lined up my numbers, tens in the tens, ones in the ones, 7,245, subtract 88. So I start with my ones column, 0, not 0, that was my ones column, 5 take away 8. Can't do that, so I'm going to be crossing out my 4, putting a 3 instead, and popping my 1 next to my 5. So I've now got 15 ones. So 15 take away 8, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, leaves me with 7. 3 take away 8, I can't do either though. So I'm crossing out my 2, leaving a 1 and popping my 1 next to my 3. So I now have 13 tens. So 13 take away 8, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, leaves me with 5. 1 take away nothing is 1. Excuse me. And 7 take away nothing is 7. So our answer is 7,100, oh, not a dot, 157. Brilliant. Okay, last one. Again, if you want to have a go at this one yourself, you're more than welcome to pause the video and then just see, but I will go through this one as well. So again, 6,214, take away 37, ones lined up with the ones, tens lined up with the tens. So we start in our ones column, 4 take away 7, can't do that. So I'm going to be crossing out the 1 from my tens and leaving a 0 and popping my 1 next to my 4. So I now have 14 ones. 14 take away 7 is 7. Now 0 take away 3, I can't do that either. So I cross out my 2 and leave a 1 and pop the 1 next to the 0. So now I have 10 tens. And 10 take away 3 is 7. 1 take away nothing is 1, and 6 take away nothing is 6. So our answer is 6,177. Brilliant. Okay, let's go on to your turn then. If you do need to pause, go back, rewind, see how I've set them out or anything, you're more than welcome. But your turn is to now have a go at these 4 questions. Can you please make sure you write them out using column subtraction, and you make sure you line up the ones with the ones and the tens with the tens, please. Good luck, and I'll come back and do them with you in a moment. Off you go. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of Colin and Coco for now, and we are starting with 9,885, and we are subtracting 98. So you can see I've matched up the ones with the ones and the tens with the tens there, and I get my ruler line out to do my equals. Okay, 5 take away 8, I can't do. So I'm crossing out my 8, leaving a 7 and popping my 1 there. And then 15 take away 8 is 7. 7 take away 9, I can't do that either. So I cross out my 8, I leave a 7, and my 1 goes next to this 7, so it's 17. And 17 take away 9, or 9, 10, 11, 12 would leave you 8. Then I've got this 7 here. 7 take away nothing is 7, and 9 take away nothing is 9. So we have the answer 9,787. And if you got that answer as well, please give yourself a tick. Okay, excuse me. Next one then. We have 7,613, and we are subtracting 46. Making sure again my ones are lined up with my ones and my tens are lined up with my tens. Okay, 3 take away 6, I can't do. Leave a 0, pop the 1 next to it, so I've got 13 ones. 13 take away 6 is 7. 0 take away 4, I can't do, so cross out my 6, leave a 5, pop it next to my 0, so it's now 10 tens. 10 take away 4 is 6. 5 take away nothing is 5, and 7 take away nothing is 7. So our answer is 7,567. Excuse how that 6 came up, but give yourself a tick if you got that one right. Well done. Okay, moving down slightly. 8,302, taking away 47. Okay, this one again would have been a similar tricky one that we had yesterday because it has that 0 in the tens column. And by already looking at it, I can see I can't do 2 take away 7. Normally we'd go next door, we'd go to the tens column and we'd exchange, but we don't have any there. So I'm going to need to exchange from my hundreds column and leave a 2 and pop my 1 in the tens column. And then I'm going to need to exchange that already, leaving a 9 and popping my 1 in my ones column. So I've now got 12 ones and 9 tens and 2 hundreds, so it's gone down 2. Okay, so 12 take away 7 is 5. 9 take away 4 is 5. 2 take away nothing is 2. And 8 take away nothing is 8. So the answer we have is 8,255. And again, if you got that one, that's the tricky one here, so give yourself an extra big tick. Okay, finally then, we have something is equal to 6,503. So another one with a 0 there. Take away 59. Okay. Before I go through this answer, now that you've just heard me explain the last one, if you want to have another go at this one, you're more than welcome. But if not, I will just keep going through it. Okay, 3 take away 9, I can't do. Borrow from next door, exchange, I can't take away anything because it's a 0, so I need to go again. 5, I'm going to cross out and leave a 4 and pop my 1 next to my 0 here. So I've got 10, but I need to cross it out straight away and leave 9 here and put my 1 next to my 3. So I've now got 13 take away 9, which is 4. 9 take away 5, which is 4. 4 take away nothing, which is 4. And then 6 take away nothing, which is 6. So if you've got the answer 6,444, please give yourself another very big tick. Those last ones are trickier, but hopefully we're getting used to it when there's a 0 there. Okay, if you need to rewind and watch any of those back, you're more than welcome. If not, let's see what Emmett's done wrong. Okay, Emmett thinks that 7,423 take away 76 is this answer. Explain why he is incorrect. Again, if you want to pause this and have a go and see if you can work it out yourself, you're more than welcome. If not, we'll go through step by step and we'll see if we know what he's done wrong. Okay, so the big number here, he started with 3 take away 6 and he's realized he can't do that. So he's borrowed from next door, and I can see that because he's got this 1 here. What hasn't he done though? This isn't crossed out, which I'm not sure why. So I'm going to cross it out for now, which he should have done, but he has left the 1 there. So we'll see if it's just an error here, but he's moved the 1. So we've now got 13 take away 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Left with 7. Okay. Now we've got 1 take away 7. Ah, so Emmett didn't cross it out last time. So he's now crossed out the 4, left it with a 3, and he needs to add another 1. So it's now not 12, it's 11. So he didn't use he didn't use his exchanging properly. So if you want to work out what that answer should be, then brilliant. Okay, finally then, your task for today. You have 5 do-it questions, just like the ones we've gone through. I will say the 4th and the 5th are going to be the trickier ones because there's a 0 there, but I'm sure you can do those. Good luck with them. Your go deep is then a Colin problem. What has he done wrong? Can you explain it? And then you'll go deeper today. Colin thinks he needs to use a written method to calculate that question. So the 2,967 take 58. But Coco thinks she can use a mental strategy. Explain their thinking. So just have a look at that first 4-digit number, 2,967, and they're taking away 58. Are those numbers easy to work with? I don't want to say any more than that. I was going to give you another clue. I'm not going to say any more than that. But you could definitely justify whether you work it out mentally or whether you do the column subtraction. It then says to write some more 4-digit and 2-digit calculations that you can solve without the written method. So what numbers could you do to make it easier for yourselves? Good luck on those today, and just remember to come back at the end for the learning pit. Off you go. Okay, huge well done. I can't wait to see your maths if you're going to send it through as your last piece of column subtraction, because this is the last lesson. And can you finally give me a cross on the learning pit of where you are after all of our column subtraction work? Are you all the way out the learning pit? Are you almost there? How confident are you feeling? All I can tell you is that I know you've done brilliantly and you've worked really hard from what I've seen. But it'd be lovely to see it on your work when you send it, if it's your favourite. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for a different maths unit, and take care until then. Bye for now.